So Cincinnati's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cardinals offense that has the first possession of the game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bowman.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's when they'll put it in play. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Runs through a man. He might have space. He's at the touchdown, Bearcats. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day 1, game 1. Make that first impression.
Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Brown. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Cardinals are marching down the field. Try the right side with Brown. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. He's knocked down immediately, tried to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Locked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll run it. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They'll give it to him again. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's gotten the first down. The Bearcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. Here's a little room there. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Running to the left. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
He's got 48 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Creates a little room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Defense in press coverage. They'll run it. It's Perry. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break. Cincinnati is on top as we get a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's French. Looking for the score! Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
How about that tackle to stop him short on 4th down? This offense starts deep in a hole. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. He's going for it all. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Got room on the return. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with the 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter and space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him. He can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give, running right, Brown. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
He's got the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Cardinals go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Hand off, Isaac Brown. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Right back to it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's in, complete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Payne. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Bearcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's French. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play.
All by himself down the middle. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Let's it fly. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
No rest for the wicked for this offense. They are taking shots. You just saw a big explosive play on the previous one, and right away they get back to the line of scrimmage, and they throw it in the end zone. They have got this defense on their heels.
Pressure coming. Got it. Timeout called. Cincinnati using it second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. First carry of the season. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Touchdown, Bearcats! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Last-ditch effort to get points before the half. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Cardinals will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Payne. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Hey guys, the Cincinnati head coach told me coming out of the locker room, Coach told me he is thrilled with his transfer running back. This is exactly why they brought him. They expected big things out of him, and he has shown that he is capable so far here in this game. They want to continue that momentum behind the strong running game of his first half. Nice.
Appreciate that, Holly. He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's French. Here's a heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, this defense knew they had to get off to a fast start here in the second half. They're trailing by a bunch of points right now on the scoreboard. They needed to make something positive happen early, and on the very first drive, they get a sack on 3rd down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
First down, right back to Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets the first down. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
3rd quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the option. There's a crease. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. In the red area, it's Brown. And they corral him at the 2-yard line.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down. And he's in! Touchdown, Cardinals! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. but then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Payne. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Looking downfield is French. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now after the sack, there is a man still down. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Got enough for the 1st. At the 35, he's open. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, Louisville! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that first half. Whatever adjustments they made in the second half, I think one thing's pretty simple. David, they remembered who they were. Offensively now, they've come out. They've been electrifying. They've been lighting up the scoreboard. Defensively, getting the football back. This was the team we thought we were going to see at the very start of the game.
Man, it's so hard week to week, man. So many challenges, injuries, all the things that comes with it, and getting guys motivated, right? Like sometimes they just don't have that energy. Good to see them come out after the half with the energy, with the urgency. This is the squad we thought we were going to see.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Perry. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking for a man. It's French. Snagged out of the air. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Bearcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Hey, sometimes your quarterback's getting flustered and running all over the place, and that's the reason your offense isn't successful. Not that time. They had plenty of time to throw. Now let's see if we can get some execution out of him moving forward.
Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season. It's now 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. As we head into the fourth quarter, both of these running backs have been able to get it done on the ground. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. One more time, it's Brown. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. First down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Isaac Brown to the left. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
Hand off for Brown.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Got a man. It's Brown. And tackled there by the defense.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy that I like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Again, it's Brown. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a third down stop.
The Cardinals back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding,
Snags it, there's running room. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. They'll run with Brown. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Great job by the defense staying aware on that play here late in the game with the lead, and the offense needs to throw the football. They're trying to make it look like pass before handing it off on the draw, but the defense wasn't fooled, and they make a
touchdown Cardinals, and they've moved out front here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Calls his own number. Short gain on the play before he slides. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's French. Throws for the tight end. He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. Timeout called, Cincinnati using it second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Using his legs, it's Perry. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And this offense has got to get somewhere. Right, that's a couple plays in a row.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play?
Touchdown, Bearcats! And they've got the lead in the final minute. The Bearcats leap back on top.
What a great job by the quarterback. He had to be pinpoint accurate on that touchdown pass, giving his offense the lead here with just seconds to go in the game.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. first play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to get it himself. He gets a pickup of 6 before stepping out of bounds to stop the clock.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4, they'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Pocket breaking down. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year.